Video. In today's video I will show you how to pick videos from your Photos app and then play inside an Avplayer for iOS or exoplayer or the Media3 library for Android. So first I will show you guys one output. So here, as you can see, I have a button called select video. Once I click on it, it will show the photos picker, and once the video has been picked, then it will play the video inside your app. So yeah, let's get started. So what I have created a Flutter application. Next, what I have refactored this my homepage widget. So this method channel I have created, and I will get this video URL from native side. So this is handled a little differently for Android and iOS. So for if you check for iOS, we only have this button. We don't require this is only for Android. So once we for iOS, what we are doing is that once we click on select video, we are not returning back the result, but instead what we are doing, once we have the URI of the selected video, we just pass to Avplayer. So we don't need to create separate UI for Avplayer, like it will open a separate view controller for you. Whereas for Android, we have to create a separate UI as well. So that's why once we get a URI for that video, I'm created this Android player class, and if it is Android, I have created separate widget, my video view, and I'm passing the video URL to it. So if you check my video view, here I have created it is just like a normal boilerplate code which you have to write for defining any kind of a native view, and this is the identifier for it. This won't work for iOS, but just I have created just for the sake of it. Next, for Android, what you have to do is go to build.gradle. First go to this build.gradle, make sure using Kotlin 1.8.20. Next you will have to go to this build.gradle, and firstly make sure you at least use at least add this all dependencies. So these are for the permission helper, and these are for the exoplayer or the Media3 player, whatever you call it. Next, inside main activity.kt, first make sure you are using Flutter fragment activity, and this is the single video picker launcher where we will get the video URI and sending it back to the Flutter side. So here you can see I have created on configure Flutter engine, and when this method is called, we are just launching this picker. So yeah, here you can see we are only asking for videos. So once we get that, so here I have also registered my video view factory, which is for playing the video. So again, this is like boilerplate code which you have to write for any kind of native view, which I have done, and it calls the my video view. So I have created this my video view, and here as you can see I have taken a linear layout, and inside that exoplayer, and these are all classes which I have defined. I am returning the linear layout. I have initialized the so I have set the params for our linear layout over here. Then we are initializing our player view and setting layout params for that as well, and adding it to our linear layout, and then I am setting up our player. Then here I am creating our exoplayer player and hiding the system UI. So here which I am doing, and here you can call the release player as well if you want to. I think in the dispose method I am calling the release player. So yeah, that's it for Android. Let me check if I have added any permission. No permissions required. Next, for iOS, go to runner, go to info.plist, and first you will have to add this NS photo library usage description. Next, go to appdelegate.swift. So ignore these two classes, like these are not required. Like I was trying to do something else, but it wasn't working. So everything will be inside app delegate. So here as you can see I have defined our result as well as controller. Then I'm registering so this also is not required, so you can comment this out as well. Next I have initializing our controller, then our method channel, and once the select video is called, we are first requesting authorization. So here you can see this is the method which I have defined for request authorization, and I have also defined one extension over here for this permissions all. Okay, so once you get the appropriate permission, which you can see over here, then I'm calling self.pick video. Okay, so if you check here, this will actually launch our Photos app, and here you can pick any videos. So once a video has been picked, it will go over here. Also make sure you are extending PH picker view controller delegate. Next Here you will get your picker, and here we are calling this wrap thing. What it does is that it will pick the video URI, and I think it is storing to a temporary location, because you can't directly access the URI as it is private. So to be honest, even I don't know much about it. Like, I have just copy pasted this code from one GitHub repo. So yeah, you can use this code. So all in all, it does is that it copies to a URI, a temporary location, and gives you an URL, as you can see over here. And this URL is handled over here. So once we get the URL, we are launching avpicker avplayer view controller and self.controller.present and player view controller. Okay, so yeah, so once the player view controller is launched, that's it, and this is the extension for it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.